the oldest surviving World War II veteran, who served in a segregated Army unit in the South Pacific in the 1940s, died in his New Orleans home Wednesday morning at the age of 112. Lawrence N. Brooks was part of the mostly black 91st Engineer General Service Regiment, which built roads, hospitals and housing in places like Horn Island, Papua New Guinea and the Philippines. He was drafted in 1940 at the age of 31. He never saw combat, instead working as a driver and cook for his white officers. His death was announced by the National World War II Museum and confirmed by his daughter and caregiver, Vanessa Brooks. He is survived by 5 children, 13 grandchildren and 32 great-grandchildren. At 112 years old, he was the oldest surviving World War II veteran in the country, the museum wrote on Instagram. More than that, he was a dear friend, who celebrated his birthday with us every year starting in 2014, when he was just a spry 105-year-old. His consistent advice when asked for the secret behind his longevity was, serve God, and be nice to people. President Joe Biden tweeted a tribute to Brooks Wednesday afternoon, writing, "I had the honor of speaking with him last year, and he was truly the best of America. I'm keeping his loved ones in my prayers." Biden's tweet included a video of the president's call with Brooks on Veterans Day last year. "You deserve to be called on Veterans Day. You're on the reasons this country's still free. Thank you," the president said. Biden told his daughter, "You know what people don't realize, you look at your dad and think of all the African American men who fought, and some who died in World War II, and never got credit. Most African Americans serving in the segregated U.S. Armed Forces at the beginning of World War II were assigned to non-combat units and relegated to service duties, such as supply, maintenance and transportation," said Colonel Pete Crean, Vice President of Education and Access at the museum in New Orleans. "The reason for that was outright racism, there's no other way to characterize it," Crean said. Brooks, born on September 12, 1909, was known for his good-natured sense of humor, positivity and kindness. He often laughed when telling stories from his time in the war, rarely hinting at any issues or racial tension.